Hi, Elite Recapped here. In this video I will recap one of a unique film. Action, crime, thriller film, released 2012. Called Safe. For more movie summaries, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell button to get all new videos. And like this video, it really helps channel to grow. Before we start, spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. Have a great day. The movie starts at subway station with a Chinese girl walking. Brooklyn, New York 1 hour earlier. The girl talking to someone and he told her that she's lying on him and she told him that she doesn't know what he's talking about. She swears that she didn't know what he wants from her and he told her that he had 3 children and the first thing the father knows is when her children lie to him. He told her if she didn't tell him what he wants to know he would torture her. The man took a paper and pen and give it to her to give him the numbers. Nanjing, China, 1 year earlier. On the board and told her teacher to try another way because his calculate is wrong. The girl, May, went to the head teacher and he told her that they would move her to another school, because she is brilliant. May walking with her friends and they told her not to be sad and they would still be her friends. She told them that she didn't want to go to Beijing and she told them that she didn't like numbers and she didn't want a new friend, she didn't even like math. They told her not to be worried and they would send a letter, weekly for her, and while they were walking someone kidnapped May. In the Meadowlands, NJ, at the ring and someone playing boxing. After that, at the hospital and a woman blaming him for came to here and she told him that he doesn't have the right to came to here and he should be in jail. He told her that he is sorry, then he got out. This man, Luke, went to a casino and he punished him and told him that this boy shouldn't be in the ring with him. The man who got the punch, he told him that he is better from 90% better than the fighter he going to the cage with and he let them beat him. And he already lost every circle he played and he had to down from the second round this match. Luke told him that he hit him once and he went down and asked him from where he got him and the man told him from YouTube and the boy was famous until Luke put him on a comma. The man told him that he costed him $1 million, which is small beside what Luke costed Dakoski, who bid on him to lose. The man told him that Dakoski would take of him too, because he knew that he is the one who made all of this, unless he sent to him Luke's head and some money. Then the man told Luke that he know how the Russians are. Then the Luke defended himself from the man's men. They took May to a man who is an uncle for one of the students in her class and he told her that his niece told him that when you learn something you never forget it. He told her that, you are like a computer, and he asked her teacher too and he said the same word. May denied. Then that man told her that they would going to her mother and blaming her for bringing an idiot daughter and they would kill her, while he saying that he messed up on a toy in front of him. Then May went and brought it back like it was. The man told her that they telling the truth and told her that her teacher said that her father let them when she was young and her mother is sick and soon she would be alone. He told her that they would taking care of her mother and she would go with her new father Chang, overseas to their enemies, and when she gets there she would count for him some numbers. Luke on the road and leaving a message for Annie told her when she got this, call him immediately, and if she outside she shouldn't get back to home. Luke went to his home and found the Russian men on there. He gave up for them and someone told him that they said that you are a tough guy. So you would stay like a dog without doing something? Another one came and told him that he is sorry for this miss, because he isn't a doctor and the guy with him still under training. One of them told him that he just killed his wife and they looked at his records and they didn't find a lot of things. He worked on the garbage. He didn't have a family. He has no brothers or sister, which said to the man who talking, because he wants to kill them too. And he told him they would let him do what he wants, but they would put eyes on him and if he talks to anyone they would kill the one who talked with. May came to the United States with Chang, they talking to a captain, the captain having the passport for May, and told the Chang that she is his daughter and she's a United States citizen, that's their business not his, but playing in the paperworks is a hard work and not free. The captain said what he wants for his silence about the girl and Chang told him that's expensive for a little girl. Then he said what he would give him and told him that he wouldn't talk about the police officers who would kill them in the streets if he didn't accept. Luke was on a subway and a boy came to him and told him that he know him from the fight. Luke didn't talk to him because there was someone watching him. At Chinatown, years ago, May talking to Chang and she telling him the earning of their stores and she told him that the earning raised 5%. Then he asked her about the casino and she told him that it had the same earning for last week and he asked her what exactly it earned and she told him that it losing. They tortured the casino's boss, then Chang killed him. They went to eat and she asked him why he tortured him if he would kill him. Then he told her to eat and be quiet. Luke went to a shelter and someone came and told him he had a nice shoes and he told him it's better for him to find them tomorrow, because if he didn't find them, he would cut his leg. The man take off his shoes and his leg was extremely damaged and told him he would do anything for him to get his shoes. Luke gave it to him and told him to go to the doctor. A woman came to May and she told her that she heard them talking about her mother's death. She told her that she died 2 weeks ago, and they didn't tell her and asked her not to tell anyone that she told her. In the morning, at the shelter, Luke waked up and found the man who gave him his shoes got killed. The police investigated with him and someone told him not to come to here anymore. The Chinese boss came, he gave May a paper full of numbers and asked her memorize it, and she told him that she did, then she told him if he wants her to repeat it, but it would take a long time and would be boring. Luke walking in the street and someone hit him, then he went to the market and when he went to pay he didn't find his wallet, then he remembered the man on the street, he stole him. Luke started to laughing, then a police officer took him outside and when he saw him he took him, he was know him, then he told his friend that they would took him. The boss told May that Chang would take her to another man have another numbers to memorize it, then he would took her to another location where she would take the final instructions. While they walking on the car, another car hit them and started shooting, then the Russian took May. The two officers took Luke to another officer in a place, they started to hit him and blaming him for snitching on them, someone told him that they was like the kings but now they are followers because they were working for the Russians. Someone gave Luke a gun and told him to finish his life, because Annie waiting him, then Luke told him if he wants, he can shoot him on his back, because it's not the first time he do. May went to the Russian and he was asking her to write the numbers and he told her that someone told him about her, she was the woman who told her that her mother is dead. Dakoski told the woman to convince her to say the numbers, then May told her that she is an idiot, because they would kill her, because she gave they what they want, then the woman told Dakoski that she wouldn't tell her, then his son killed her. The police came to the place, Chang called the detective and the detective raised the money he want, the Dakoski called the detective and told him that he would have him 5% more the Chinese promised him, during that, May got run and Dakoski sent his men to find her. The detective making a deal with both Russian and Chinese to raise the money, then he told his friend that this girl have an expensive thing that both of them needed, so when they got inside they should take the girl and kill everyone and if the girl died, he should kill everyone. The detective called Dakoski and told him that they have a deal and he would put his men away. The Dakoski told him that the girl is gone and he cannot send his men to looking for her because detective's men outside. The detective told his men to look for the girl and find her. Luke in subway station he was trying to kill himself and he said sorry for Annie. Meanwhile, he saw May and went back. He saw the Russian looking for May and she was hiding from them, then she got on the subway and the Russian got too. When Luke was going to get in the subway its doors get closed, then he went to the back of subway when he can't open the doors he went up on it and ran, then he got on it. May reached to the end of subway and the Russians was following her, Luke found them and he started to fight with the three Russians, he made them down, and one of them got his gun out, and when he saw his face, he recognized him and told him you are the garbage collector. Luke told him that he never collect it, he always get rid of it. Luke took the Russian's gun and shot him. He went to the girl but she ran away. Luke started to looking for her and the police on subway was looking for her too. She got out and two of the police found her and while they talking her Luke found her and he hit the two policemen, then Russians and Chinese came on the place, so he took detective car and started to run away. They started to shoot on the car. Luke told her that the people who followed her are bad people and asked her if she understanding him. Luke and May got in an opposite direction and the Russians following them. Dakoski's son called his father and told him that someone took her, he is not from Chinese, then his father told him to get her and kill the man with her. Luke made a bus hit one of the cars and told May if they continue like that, a lot of innocent people would get hurt and asked her if she wants that and she said no, so they got in the street and Luke killed everyone on the car followed them and went. A detective called another the detective who was making a deal with the Russian and told him that Luke who the one who took the girl. Luke took the girl and went to buy a new clothes with another identity, then he booked a room on a hotel with the same identity, then they got up. The Chinese are tracing her by a signal then they found her. At the hotel, Luke asking her if she had a family or not and told her what they want from her, then she told everything she knows. May told him if he wants the number she can tell him and he told her what he would doing with it. Luke asked her how she knows that there are separated numbers not one number, May told him that he is crazy but not stupid, then he asked her if there was something interesting on the numbers and she told him, he understand what the numbers about, it's a words, they are using the old school for coding and he told her it's a safe code. Chang found the hotel and went inside, he asked the receptionist about Luke and May, when the receptionist didn't tell him where is their room he took his gun and threatened her, while that, the guard of the hotel came and shot on someone. Then they shot on him, another guard came and shot on another one, then they shot him too. May and Luke heard the guns sound and Luke found a phone with her, then he gave her a paper to write the interesting numbers and told her that he would put her in a safe place. The receptionist gave him the number of the room and they went up. Luke and May got out from the room, the Chinese went up, so they took the emergence stairs, while they running, They got in the hall of the hotel and Luke started to shoot and fight with the Chinese inside. Mei was hiding, but they found her and Luke took one of the Chinese and fall on him from the hall, and started to run away. Chang took Mei and used the people on the hotel to get out, because the police outside there. They got out and went to their car, one of the police saw them, then they shot him and the fire opened, the police and Chinese shooting on each other. Luke still running from the police, he found a car and someone was inside it, he took him out and took his car. After a while he left the car and took a taxi and told him to go to downtown and he would give him the address after a minute. Luke called Vasily, the Dakoski's son, pretending as one of his men, who he killed. Luke told him that he got the numbers from the girl and he was hiding from the police all that time. Vasily told him to come to the restaurant and give him the numbers. The detective Wolf was talking with the mayor and he told him that Luke is here on his city. The mayor started to talk about Luke and how he came. He told him that he called people and after a week they sent Luke. He told him that he is untraceable man and he is a cold-blood killer, but he is impartial. Wolf told the mayor about the girl and she has something important, but she is with Luke. Meanwhile, the mayor's assistant told him about what happened on the hotel and he should made a statement. The mayor told Wolf to get the girl or he would kill him. The Chinese took the girl to her uncle and he asked her if they asked her about the numbers and she told him everyone asked her, then she told him that she pretend that she didn't understand English so she doesn't say anything. Chang talked with the mayor assistant and told him that they should change the meeting location. Luke went to the restaurant and started to look for the Russian men inside. He went to the bar and asked for a Russian drink and a fork. He killed the man beside him was the fork and started to shoot on the Vasily's men. Then he took Vasily and went to the kitchen. Then he asked one of the cooker about Vasily's car. Then he took him and he called his fathers, told him that he has Vasily and asked him about the safe that opened with the numbers and if he didn't tell him he would torture his son very hard till he talk about the safe. Then he would kill his wife and his children and would let him with nobody. Dakoski told him that inside the safe are $30 million and Luke asked him about the second safe, then he told him something cost $30 million. Luke called his old team, who were hitting him at the beginning. Luke burned the combination of the safe, then he told them about the money inside and he told them that he can't got inside alone, so he called them. They got prepared and got inside the casino where the safe there. They started to shoot on everybody had a gun, they went down and started to shooting too. They covered themselves and started to shoot, one of them got killed. A man closed the door that leads down to the safe, they tried to shoot it, but the bullet bounced off on one of them legs, then Wolf killed him. They went down and blow up the door which behind at the safe. They got inside and Luke told them to let their guns and put it in the ground. They did what he said. He started to open the safe and while he opening it, he killed two of them and shoot Wolf, then he made him open the safe and they took the money and went outside. Luke tied Wolf and out him on the back of the car with Vasily. Then he called the mayor and told him that he has his money. Then he told him that he wants to talk with his boyfriend Alex. The mayor gave him Alex's number and he called him. He told him that he has the money and he asked him what in the other safe. Alex told him it's a desk, names, money trackers. Luke told him that he would sell the desk to the Chinese, so they can blackmail their old commanders. Alex told him that he wouldn't meet the Chinese because they didn't have the money. Luke told him that they have someone he wants. Alex went to them. Chang tried to make the deal, but Alex took his own and killed someone with it. Then he shot another. Then he killed Chang by breaking his neck. He took the girl and called Luke. Luke told him to meet on their old place. One of the mayor's guards told him that there's a phone call for him. He went to his office and Luke was there. Luke told him that he was telling him that this place has a leak in security. Then he asked him about the desk. The mayor told him that he is not idiot to put it here. It's on a faraway place. Then Luke told him because you aren't idiot you should made another copy. The mayor gave him the other copy and he went to Alex. Alex asked him about the money while putting a gun on Mei. Luke told him that it's on the car. So Alex was going to kill Mei. Then Luke told him or maybe on the bank or he funded by it. He told him if he wants to know about the money, he had to do it hard way. They put their guns down and when they going to fight, Mei shot Alex on his leg and Luke killed him. Mei told him that she saw him fight before and he would be a bad business for him and he told her he is the worst. Luke took Wolf out of the car and told him to get Vasily back to his father safely, then he gave him $50,000 for him. Mei sent to her uncle his money and told him to not look for them and if he did she knows everything about his accounts numbers and she knows about the money he routes to China. Her uncle said to his guards to book the next plan to China for him. Luke and Mei on the car. Luke told her that he put the desk in 5 banks, so if they would be scared to hurt them and she told him what now, and he told her that he isn't sure that he would be a good father to her and she told him that she didn't want fathers anymore, and asked him to be her friend and he told her till he die. Luke told her that he found a school for the gifted children in Seattle and he would took her to it. Mei asked him if they saved now and he told her, one day in time. The movie ends. That's my explanation for the movie. before the video ends. When you reach the end, it means that I succeeded. So, don't forget to subscribe to Elite Recap channel, and hit the bell button to get notification all new videos. And like this video, it really help channel to grow. Thanks you for watching. See you in the next video.